Good evening, folks. Welcome to the Land Tamer stream. Good to have you tonight. We're going to talk about some more EVE-NG stuff and GNS3 and comparing the performance of those with the VIRL images. And we're going to update you on my progress and the written. Let me go ahead and pull up the chat window in case anybody wants to give a shout out here. I think I've got it open somewhere. This is the stream agenda. My mouse has been acting kind of strange. I'm not sure what the deal is yet, but apologize for that. Working on that. Change the batteries. I even moved it to my left side because I'm ambidextrous with the mouse, but not sure what's going on. Let's see. And the chat. Oh, I had a number of people join us today on the Discord, which is cool. Some InfoSec sort of background folks who are interested in networking stuff and enjoyed the videos. So glad to have them in Discord. If you've not yet checked out the Discord channel, it is shown below. We have, some quiet days where people are just really studying, but we also have some active days where people are exchanging ideas or sharing their thoughts on one technology versus the other, or asking, what do you think about this product? So there's a lot of great interaction going on right now in Discord. Definitely check it out, folks, if you have not already. Let's see. Let's make sure that we are broadcasting here. Yes, cool. So yeah, major topic of right now that has been going on in this vlog and this channel is my VIRL subscription expires in 4 days. So as I've mentioned before, I'm in the process of testing the VIRL images, which to me is still a great advantage to getting VIRL, is to getting the latest images. It's a legit way to get them. And, they're yours. You can use them in any environment that you want, right? Once you get that subscription and download the images, ASA images, Nexus images, etc. So what I've been doing is I ran a performance test today, just a preliminary performance test, with just VIRL, which is what I'm used to. As a matter of fact, I have started, guys. I've started a, let me make sure this is working. Oh, hey, mentors. Oh, you're very welcome, man. Thanks for joining and your support and hanging out here with us, with all the fellow tamers of lands and WANs and everything else. But yeah, guys, if you've not yet seen the Google Drive channel, that's where I dump all my stuff, right? So anything related to this channel, we're doing a Discord. Oh, you're Jack in Discord. Great, Jack. Good to have you, my friend. Nice getting to know you, and I look forward to, the exchange of information. I've already learned a number of things from Jack today related to security on Discord. Security is so hot right now in the IT market, and when I was looking for the job I have now and talking to recruiters, everyone was telling me, man, can you do this? I got this security position open. Security. It's not my favorite area. I don't enjoy it as much as the routing switching protocols, probably to my own detriment. But anyway, yeah, it's good to have people in Discord talking security. This is where I keep all the agendas, and usually this is my scratch pad for what I'm going to talk about that night, including that's where I put links, and I sort of developed that throughout the day. But I did create a new cheat sheet for having software comparison chart. This is not done, guys. This is just, like I said, a scratch pad. And I've opened this before here on the stream, I believe. And I'm not sure what Brave is doing right now. Okay, yeah, so that's just a basic comparison. But I started filling this out today, which is the version I'm running, the topology load time. Again, this is not an official test. I'm going to do this again. As a matter of fact, I plan, folks, to do, it has to be in the next 4 days before VIRL expires. But I plan to do a stream of where we're just going to do the test on stream with the timers and everything. And we're going to load pretty much the same topology. And the topology that I'm using and that I built for, or that I have in INE, or VIRL, I should say, something that I've always linked. As a matter of fact, it is linked on the page. Let me just pull that up. It's the INE topology with 10 routers and 4 switches, right? 4 layer 2 switches. Give me just a moment here. I'll find this, guys. Yeah, it's in the agenda down here. So basically, this is the public shared part of the INE workbook that anybody can view, and you can see the topology that they use for the workbook. So on this is essentially, well, let's find it. This is probably not a good view of it, but basically it is 4 switches connected to a V-switch, and then that V-switch is connected to 10 routers. So that is the topology that I want to test on all of these platforms, right? So I tested it today on VIRL. I have results, but they're not, I'm not calling them official results yet. Not to get, fancy or anything, but I'm going to do the load time, and then what I'm going to do is I'm doing, and I recorded it, but I'm like, I really need to do this on stream. I'm doing a screenshots of the utilization as VIRL reports it, and the utilization as my iMac reports it. So, and then we're going to do some basic pings and other tests just to kind of see if there's any latency or anything to compare with these 3 environments. So I did VIRL today. I started EvenG, but I realized in EvenG that I don't have the topology built yet. So I built out the topology today, and I may do a preliminary test on that tomorrow, and then I just need to build the topology in GNS3, which is real simple to do. EvenG was surprisingly fast. Dragged the routers over, boom, 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 the switches, connected all the dots. I didn't find anybody who already had it, at least readily available, that they could share. So I just built it myself, and it was really easy, which was kind of a test in and of itself, right? So anyway, that document is in the Drive share, and that's what I'm going to be working off of. And in the next 2 or 3 days, I'm going to do a stream, and we're going to chart out the numbers on all 3 of those systems just to compare, and see if we need to continue that VIRL sub. So what else we have on the agenda today to talk about? Yeah, we're going to do that test stream. Let's see, that will probably be Saturday. I'm going to double check my expiration date because I want to be able to do it when before VIRL expires. I think it expires on Sunday, but I'm going to double check that. And then if that's the case, the Saturday stream will have the speed tests. So back to my study. Last night I continued my CCIE written study. I have 60 days to go. So it's down to the 6-0. And again, I have a copy of the blueprint for anyone who's new to the channel, has not seen this. This is what I've been working off of the last 30 days or so. This is also on the Google Drive share, but I went through and I rated all my familiarity in these areas of the blueprint. I basically dumped the blueprint in here and then rated all my levels A, B, C. And for everything that was C, I started studying those areas, either INE videos or just reading from the Cisco documentation or RFCs, whatever may be the case. So right now I'm all the way down to this section 4, basically, or section 3. So I did some BGP last night. I did some study of local AS, allow AS in, remove private AS. Aggregation and AS set, I did some review of that, and I've actually found some really good documentation I wish I would have read before labbing that. I labbed BGP out of the INE workbook before I started. It took a break to study for the written, maybe 3 months ago, and I struggled with this AS set quite a bit when I was labbing it. But I wish I'd have had this document that I read last night. Great document, and I have a much better understanding of that now. But tonight we're going to just review some synchronization. The add path, this has been kind of hitting me on the boson questions. Boy, this mouse is killing me. I'm about to get a wired mouse. I'm not sure what's going on with this thing. Hey, Annie's PW, good to have you. Yeah, so add path and the next top address tracking is what I'm going to be studying tonight. And then what I found too is because I've been kind of splitting my time. So I've been splitting my time between, I have usually a couple hours at night. I might have 30 minutes or an hour at lunch. That's my study time right now. In the mornings, I'm hitting the gym and getting my behind beaten up at a CrossFit gym. But usually lunch and the evenings is my study time. So I've been dividing it up between just flat out hardcore hitting the topics in the blueprint for the written, hitting my weak areas, and doing the boson testing to identify other weak areas that, this is kind of my cross-check. And lately, I've been getting hit really hard on these 3 areas in the boson testing. Now, EEM, I understand. I've not yet studied EEM at all. So I should not get any of these questions right? And that's okay. But those are coming up, and I'm going to really have to hit those. Another area I'm getting hit hard on is QoS. Now, I studied QoS, some of the written material. I did I&E videos. I have not labbed QoS yet at all, and I think I have discovered that I may have to block out a week or 2 just to lab some QoS because it's just not sticking. You know how it is when you read about BGP, a feature, and you read all day and all night, and you think you've sort of got it. Then you go lab it, and your mind kind of opens up. Like, oh, okay, now I get it. That's what I'm missing for QoS. It's going to be hard, I think, to study for the written just on reading material alone. I hate to say that, but yeah, I may have to do a little labbing of QoS because I'm just getting hammered. I think I understand it. I'll take a boson question and get humiliated. So the other thing is PFR. Again, I'm okay with that because usually when I study for boson, I'll take like 30 minutes and just hit some questions right before I go to bed. And usually I do random, so I'm not like picking any specific part of the boson. I just tell it, throw me some random questions. And PFR is also getting hit very hard on that. I've been to a presentation on PFR, but I have not studied that yet, so I'm okay with that. But I'm really eager to study these 3 areas for the written. I think this is going to be key to me passing. I only have one meat chunk. That's what I call links of the day here at the Land Tamer stream. Kind of a twist on line tamers and feeding the lions, etc. Anyway, this is a cool article I saw by this blogger here, F5 blogger, about BGP on the F5s and advertising VIPs based on their state. Pretty cool article, something that I thought, oh, okay, I guess the F5 does do that. So I just thought I'd share that with everyone. But that's going to wrap it up for tonight, folks. I'm about to hit the books. Hope you're enjoying your week. It's hump day, and, we've still got a good bit of time for the weekend. So I'm sure, hit that study plan. Get those good bits if you're labbing. By the way, guys, the last couple days, my backgrounds have been from the Juno NASA project. If you're wondering what the heck this stuff is on my backgrounds, I try to change the background every day just so I don't get bored. And I love astronomy. So sometimes personal stuff does kind of seep into the channel, whether it be TV shows or movies or things like that. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. Get some good study in. Keep hitting the books, sit in the labs, whatever the case may be. Thanks for joining, and if you're watching us on Twitch, please hit that follow button, or on YouTube, please subscribe or hit like. We appreciate that, supporting the channel. Thanks for stopping in. We shall see you back here again tomorrow night in the Land Tamer stream.